My name is Black Man. Um, the week has been wonderful so far, so good. I mean, even though we've been having lots of crashes and all of that, and with the main Bitcoin account posted 43 and 48K. Yeah, the week has been interesting, guys. So today I'll be talking about Bitcoin. And as always, right now my main focus is on Bitcoin and Solana. But as always, if you have any currency pair or any cryptocurrency you want me to talk about or just do mainly analysis on, yeah, you can just you can just drop it in the comments. Okay, you can drop it in the comments, and I would definitely love to do analysis on it because the more I mean, the market is a lot, right? The market is so much. We have so many crypto tokens that we can't really say what's gonna be the next thing, right? And that's why I have my community, the All Traders community. Um, yeah, the All Traders community where I drop my calls. I drop if I'm into any meme coin or I'm buying any meme coin, I post it right in the All Traders community because most times I don't really have the time to pick up my phone and make a YouTube video covering the meme coin I'm buying into. But definitely, if I'm buying into any meme coin, I'll definitely post it in the All Traders community. So make sure you are also in the All Traders community. The link is in the description below. And if you're just following me for the first time, my name is Blackman. You can also call me Cold Trader. I analyze the market, and my YouTube videos, I give you what to expect from the market, maybe quick reversals, weekly outcome, monthly outcome, like Bitcoin, right? Jumping into Bitcoin, in my last video, I did tell them that we should expect 88K for Bitcoin. I didn't tell them 100, I didn't tell them 95, I told them 88. All right, and okay, we're on the daily time frame right now. Hold up. And if we go over, you can see Bitcoin smash. That I've been posting about Bitcoin hitting these zones for a very very long time. So it's not a surprise to me. I mean, it's really tragic that um, we're seeing Bitcoin go this slow, right? I mean, everyone is expecting the bull run and all of that. But if I would tell you, if we go over, let's stay on this weekly time frame, right? If let's stay on this weekly time frame, right? Bitcoin has been bullish since it ever hit 72K. Since 2024 April, it has been bullish. Okay, don't let this red reversal patterns freak you out. We still have a third leg from here. We have a third leg from here, and that might be it for Bitcoin. That might be when we might be seeing more and more and more and more sell off on Bitcoin, right? But let me draw this out for everybody, yeah, so you all can see what I'm talking about. Starting from here, or let me just say starting from. You can see this. This is a fucking uptrend, guys. This is a fucking uptrend, right? Look at how many times it's touched. It broke above. All right, let me put this one over. I'm just gonna put this. I'm gonna delete it right now. All right, so it broke above this, went up, came back, went up, came back. What have they taught you in school when you first joined trading? Traded when you have an uptrend, it touched 3 times. That's a fucking uptrend, right? So Bitcoin has been bullish. So this is just a minor pullback on Bitcoin based on calculations and based on mathematics. I mean, if I start pulling out the Fibonacci levels, you'll see that this is just Bitcoin doing Bitcoin, right? This is just Bitcoin doing Bitcoin. This is just price doing its normal price deliveries. So you don't want to be caught up. You just don't want to be caught up here. Like people that bought in here, you don't want to be caught up there. You don't want to be caught up here. You don't want, because I mean it's not good, right? But with mathematics, all right, if you pull up the Fibonacci, you'll see, oh, we're just having this lead to retracement levels, right? Lead to retracement levels that are really, really bad for my pockets. But anyway, we don't buy this up, okay? We buy low, we sell high. That's if that's how they told us how to do it, right? So yeah, looking at Bitcoin now, everyone is terrified, but I still believe that we might still have rooms to run lower. I mean, stay with me. I still see 82K prominent, 82K max or 85. So we still have room to run lower, at least around that 87 or around 85. We still have room to run lower. So put your heads out there. If you're gonna buy now, again, to me, this zone I marked out is still the perfect time to buy in. Okay, remember I marked out this zone, we tapped into it, and from there we just started going back up, right? So it's still it's if I'm in the zone and I'm buying more, I'm not really buying Bitcoin directly. I'm buying cryptocurrencies that are moving with Bitcoin. Okay, so I'm buying like things like Dogecoin, Tron, Solana. I'm buying some tokens that would move with Bitcoin. When Bitcoin is moving, these tokens are sure to go up as well in value. So those are the kind of tokens I'm buying. So yeah. Also, if you have any cryptocurrency that you would want me to analyze, you want me to talk about, just put it in the comment section, and yeah, I will talk about them. So yeah, moving on, this Bitcoin. So where should we expect Bitcoin to go? As always, if I don't have any real expectation, right, I would just say I don't really have that. All right, I'm waiting to see what the next week brings. I want to see what next week is gonna bring. I want to see how this week ends. That's when I can fully say, hey, we should expect this for Bitcoin. But while we are still waiting for the week to end, what do we have here? We have a fucking gap. So it means that next week should, or if not this week, next week should be some kind of bullish for Bitcoin. So expect green candles to 98k. Yeah, expect green candles, strong green candles to at least 98k and 99k. Somewhere close, moving back into the hundreds, right? So that's why I have this. I'm just gonna delete all of this and put in a fucking rectangle over there because I don't like my chats being spammed out. Yeah, hold on. Let me clean up the chat so it's easy to understand. Gonna put this triangle shit. Okay, so depending on how this week closes, all right. No, I'm not saying we're gonna go show up there, right? I'm saying depending on how the week closes. So if this week closes the way I'm expecting it to close, I can't really tell you how I want it to close because it's how I see it. All right. Depending on how this candle closes, then that's when I respect that. Yeah, we should be expecting next week. We should be expecting 99 or 98 or close to 100k. I'm not saying we're gonna hit 100k next week, but around that level. But again, that's depending on how it closes. It depends if we're still gonna trade lower to let's say 85 to 86k around this level. Okay, because this is just the weekly time frame, right? If we take this gap, right, let's adjust it to the previous one. You can see it still goes lower. It's just because this gap I put it on the daily time frame, but you can see it still goes lower. So that means this is the equilibrium of this entire candle, right? This is like close to the equilibrium point, right? And you can see that's 89k price deep through it and touch around that level, right? And we are still expecting, I'm still expecting, we can still expect green candles, right? So depending on how this week close, all right, that's how we will see how next week starts. So we might really see good bullish candles. We might even see a candle that might even go above 100k and probably into 104. That is very possible, but all probably depends on this candle. And if we're gonna range, I'll let you guys know. So, but if we do range, it means that Bitcoin is definitely gonna tank to like 81k. We're fucked. All right, but again, don't rush in. Just DCA dollar cost average. Just DCA into Bitcoin. If you have the money for it, you can just DCA in. Do not put all your eggs. All right, just DCA and get in, get out. That's how we do it here. Get in, get out. All right. So moving on to Solana. Again, guys, if you have any token that you want me to talk about, any cryptocurrency you want me to talk about, even forex pairs, you guys know how to trade forex and stocks as well. So just let me know. Let me know what play you're going into. Let me know what currency you're looking to buy in because I like to buy as well and also sell. I don't buy and hold, bro. We get in, we get out. All right. Yeah. So looking at Solana, on the last video, I told you guys we are gonna hit 120. and we can see that that happened. That happened. I mean, and while I'm actually picturing Solana, I have a couple of dollars in Solana, right? Yeah, that's true. But Solana is actually moving with Bitcoin in the craziest of ways, right? Solana is strongly moving with Bitcoin, but this week has been green with Solana, right? So you can see it's not really moving. It's just looking for a reason to go up. Solana is looking for a reason to just spike up, right? And I bet we're gonna see that reason someday. We're gonna definitely see that reason someday. So yeah, we have this. Okay, so now I put this mark here. I put this line over here because I'm saying there's a big chance that if things get twisted with Bitcoin, let's say there was a fucking wrong news coming out from yesterday, or let's say I don't know, maybe you know how this fundamental issues can be. So there's some fucking news that came out. Definitely, we're gonna tank, right? So the next place I'm expecting price is 105 $105. That is the next place we should expect price to go. Okay, not the 120. I already told us we're gonna hit 130 to 129. We did hit that. We hit 130 to 129. People bought in. I even had a little some people from my VIP section. They got in and they bought in, right? So there's still a big chance that we might still tank if some crazy ass news comes out tomorrow, God forbid, but it's still possible it can happen because there's nothing that can happen under this regime, right? So this generation is cooked. A lot of money is just leaving the market. I'm hearing money I didn't hear like during 2023 or during 2022, right? I'm hearing $500 million being liquid. Like, bro, the government and Bitcoin. So what do you expect? They're gonna gamble that shit. They're gonna make a whole lot of money out of us, you know. So yeah, if you've been buying, you just gotta know how to sell. You can just hold. Okay, I'm also holding, right? So this is the weekly time frame. We got into the 130 area, and we are retracing back up slightly, which is good, right? Which is good. So that this is, I like to see, but I want to hope that we continue higher. Okay, if we continue higher, right? If we keep pricing higher, and let's say this week ends like doesn't keep this gap, this week like goes above here, and we don't range, and everything is going well with Bitcoin, then we can say definitely we should be aiming for 180 to 177 or 175 ish around that level, right? Then we can aim for that level. But if everything doesn't go well, even if we do look green, it means that maybe this green or the rest of the green candles within the week will just be a bit bullish to cause the bearish movement. And the next place we're gonna go, woo, 100K. That's crazy. I don't want to go to 100. I don't want to go to $100, bro. I don't want Solana to go to $100. I'll be homeless. I'll be fucking homeless. But anyway, analysis. We never really know how this can play out. I'm just putting it out here so you guys can have that on your chat, have that as your insight. I'm not. You guys probably know what. Many of you might even be insiders. I don't know, but if you're an insider, please DM me. I want an insider in my life. All right, so that's that for Solana. And yeah, if the market does go well, we could. Solana is. If the market goes well for Solana, let's go to the monthly time frame, right? If the market goes well for Solana, we should be seeing. I'm beating my chest. We should be seeing Solana at $500, bro. Per whatever you want to call it, $500. All right, that's where we should be seeing Solana. Not 400. We're gonna surpass 400. We're going to 500. So Solana is really building shit. But again, if we look at the monthly time frame, we can see Solana has been trying to hold up, and that's why this $100, $100 mark is very scary. Okay, it is very, even for me seeing this over here likely retraceable level, it's very scary because if that level is a fucking weak level, these are just technicals, right? I don't really know what's going on in the fundamental market. This is just real technicals. If this level is a fucking real weak level, and let's assume the market is just crashing, all right, the market is tanking, yeah, Solana is going to $70. But that is just, don't take my words for it, right? Do your own research. We don't know what news can come out, right? So those are just the levels that we should just be looking at. But um, not trying to be the negative one here. I've been talking about a lot of negative shit, but what I see is what I say, right? What I see is what I say. I don't say what I don't see. So yeah, that's just that. So we just have to anticipate some kind of good news that will come in. And the best part about this is the good news doesn't have to be Trump saying something. It could just be some good vibes. And like for example, Christmas is coming, right? So I'm still hoping that we would have a Christmas rally this year, because if we don't have a Christmas rally this year, everybody should move under the bridge. But yeah, we should have a Christmas rally this year. So these people are shorting the market. They're taking a lot of people out, making profit, and they're gonna buy the market so that by the time it's Christmas rally, the market is overpriced. People are still gonna buy at the top again. Like people are gonna buy at the top, top, top. You know, yeah, they are fast. Okay, imagine they just put like $1 billion, $1 billion into the market. Bam. No one has a chance to get in at like 129. Well, no one has that chance, man. Everyone's gonna buy at the top and they're gonna shut on everybody. That's why it's good to hold. Okay, good to hold. But always remember, get in and get out. This market is not is not your friend. So we have XRP. Let me look here. I said XRP is the last thing, so yeah, XRP is the last thing I'm gonna talk about. Hold up. Yeah. So XRP is kind of interesting. Ever since the last time I told us we are gonna go to like 1.2 per dollar. Let me go to the weekly time frame. Yeah, 1.2 per dollar, right? XRP has actually been holding up. Although the XRP phase is just so mad, like the fans are so mad, and XRP ever shot XRP to $10,000, bro. Chill, chill, bro. XRP ain't going to $10,000 that fast, man. Right. We might probably hit like $50. I know for a fact. I've said it here. I know XRP is gonna hit $50, bro. I don't know if it's this year, but I know XRP is gonna hit $50, and it's pretty nice that we went to $3, bro. Sorry, I got a yawn. Yeah. So, uh, we had this double top, I mean double bottom over here. You can see this is a very strong support for XRP. This is a very, very strong support for XRP. And then we can see the price and market started retracing that. So what am I really expecting from XRP if we're gonna have that bullish nature now? I'm expecting another touchdown. We did this week broke this week right here, this candle right here broke all of this. Okay, it broke all the zones, it broke the support, everything. It broke it down strongly. All right, so we should be expecting. I'm expecting some kind of like reform, like the market will touch it and probably retrace back up. Like that's what I'm expecting. The market should like touch around this. Let me see, 1.9 around that area, and retrace back up, making it look that support is back on. And if that support is back on, that means we're definitely gonna see price shooting back up. And when we see price shooting back up, yeah, that's good. So now there's something coming up on I think the 22nd of November of this month. So XRP has like I don't really remember the news. Like its shares are coming out. So people are anticipating that could be the main reason why they should get into XRP, and it's good. But I won't like let you guys know some that buying into a token just because of an event. Look, I've been in many cycles. Most of the time, an event doesn't do anything to a token, right? The event is good, but look at the time they release Ethereum ETF, man. It's just for a while. Maybe you're looking at a second candlestick. But if you're looking over a week or month, it doesn't really do much, right? But sometimes the aftermath really pays off. Most times the aftermath really pays off. So that's the golden part about it. So if we're gonna look at XRP here, we should look at the fact that okay, on the 22nd of this month, something good is coming, right? And if something good is coming on the 22nd of this month, means that and what is coming is actually something big. It's not just like XRP ETF. It's about it's something that has to do with shares. Like now, XRP is now known, so that means banks can probably interact with XRP directly, buying its shares. So it's now known as a company. I'm just putting it in a layman way. If you have a better way to explain this, you can put it in the comment section. So meaning people can now buy XRP shares. That's a lot, you know. So people can buy a billion worth of XRP shares and all of that. Maybe on Robinhood or whatever stock portfolio they're using, right? Which is wild. So yeah, so just the shares, a lot of people buy into the shares and all of that. So yeah, that's that for XRP, and I'm not gonna say don't buy. I'm probably gonna buy in before that day, but I would say do not expect too much from XRP at this time. But let's see how the market is. Do not expect too much from the market because there's gonna be a whole lot of shorting, a whole lot of buying. But unless you can handle the risks, I'm not saying don't buy. I'm probably gonna buy. I'm definitely probably gonna buy. All right, but I'm not gonna tell you to put your hands up where you're gonna buy at the top or something like that. Just do your own research and get in. I'm gonna get in. Okay, I'm definitely gonna get in. Right, probably buy in maybe before the day, a day before it. I'm gonna get in, but at the same time, I'm gonna get out. Definitely gonna get out. I don't put my money for no man. All right, so guys, if you have any questions you want, if you have any currency pair you want to talk about or you want me to analyze, just let me know, or let me know what currency, what cryptocurrency you're into. Okay, let me know that in the comment section. Okay, and if you have anything you want to chip in concerning any of the analysis, if I got any shit wrong, if you think no, this is what's gonna happen, or if you think this is what's gonna happen to XRP, also let me know down in the comment section below. And also my community is open, so feel free to drop a hi. Catch you in the next one, guys. Peace.